So I'd drawn the short straw once again. I was working Christmas Day, a 5 a.m. start. Wonderful. So I got my hire truck car all prepped up and the radar all set up, ready to roll. And then had a cup of coffee with the local Salvation Army guys that were there, a bit of Christmas cake, and then headed out on the road. And I thought to myself, Michael, what you do today is just a nice, cruisy shift, no dramas. Just go to work, do your work, go home, everyone's happy. So I thought to myself, after I'd had a bit of breakfast, I'd head down and just sit down on the main road where cars slow down coming around a roundabout and just pull a 50 or 100 in for random breath testing. So it's good PR. It's good for me because my boss could see I was doing something which made him happy. It's good for our statistics. Anyway, so I went up and set it all up, set the radar up on the bonnet. I thought I might get a speed if I'm lucky coming around this roundabout, but I doubt it, but we give it a run. And I started doing breath testing, which is very nice. Everyone's happy. They're going away for Christmas holidays. I'm happy, they're happy, everyone's happy. Bit of chit-chat, small talk. And then all of a sudden I heard this car screaming to slow down to do this roundabout. And then this car's come around the roundabout with heaps of understeer, just missed my police car and just missed hitting me. And I must have just grabbed the baton at the last minute, the stop police baton, and hung it out because he's pulled in this fella. So not a bad looking car, which is usually an indication that they're reasonable people. Anyway, I walked up, he opened the window, see license, please read breath testing. He gave me his driver's license. I got a huge gut full of cannabis in my lungs. The whole car was chock-a-block full of cannabis smoke. This guy must have been puffing all the way down the freeway, I think. So anyway, mate, it's obvious, you've been smoking pot, jump out of the car for me. So as I got him out of the car, I could see him looking left, looking right sort of thing. I thought, this bloke's going to try and do a runner on me. And when you're by yourself, you've got to be super careful. So I ended up handcuffing him and just sitting him in the back of the police car for a moment. I got onto the local General Duty Sergeant, who I'd seen 10 minutes before, to have a cup of coffee with for Christmas. And I said, Sarge, can you bring the cage truck down, please? I've got a fellow in custody. So he's come down, and if looks could kill, when he got out the police car, his look at me spoke volumes. I didn't have to read his mind. I could tell straight away he wasn't happy with getting dragged out of the station on Christmas morning. But we started searching through this fella's car, and I ended up, he had a whole heap of stuff. He was going away somewhere up the coast for a holiday. I ended up saying to him, listen, do you want to make this easier for everyone? Just come and show us where your stash is. That way we won't have to get a police dog out here and the dog will run through your car and that type of thing. It's not really good. And he said, oh, no worries. So he's piled out of the police car, gone up to his car, showed us behind the spare wheel, and there's this huge bag of cannabis head behind his spare wheel. So we had a bit of a cursory search around the car and took in couple of exhibits, I think a bong or a little pipe that he had as well, and a lighter. Took those in for exhibits, and then took him up to the police station and charged him with DUI drug, and I think it was a deemed supply quantity of drugs. He hadn't been in trouble with the police before, and he behaved himself well in custody, so I always used to mention that in my report to the magistrate or judge in the fact sheet. Give them a bit of heads up how the people behaved. And he was very nervous. He was scared of going to jail. We ended up bailing him, and believe it or not, when he went to court, he got 18 months jail, which I thought was fairly severe actually, but I think it was the amount of cannabis that he had on him that sunk him, and the fact that Christmas, everyone knows during the Christmas period there's a lot of people get killed on the roads, and this fellow in the Goose is driving down the main freeway or the M1 the main highway, and stoned out of his mind. And he did admit to me that he'd been smoking joints all the way from Western Sydney all the way through, just chain smoking joint after joint after joint. So he was shot as far as couldn't be trusted to drive a vehicle, that's for sure, and that's why he nearly wiped half a dozen of us out when he come on the roundabout. So yeah, that's right, I did. I charged him with driving manner dangerous and negligent driving as well. That's right, because of the roundabout incident. Classic. But yeah, so that took me about 3 hours, I suppose, to process, maybe a little bit more. So much for my nice, quiet Christmas shift. Oh, well, at least it was close to 1 p.m. by then, and 1:30 was time to go home. So I lived to fight another day. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. I hope to see you on my channel The Long Way Home, True Police Stories. Thanks. Take care.